Greetings to the Lunar Matrix. This is Elizabeth Shermer with an intuitive reading for the Lunar Matrix on Thursday, September 20th. Actually, I want to let you know that I'm creating the reading on Wednesday, which is the 19th, because in a few minutes I'm heading to the airport for a very special Fall Equinox retreat. And I mention that only because if there's a bit of a breathless quality to my voice today, I want you to know that it's from eagerness and excitement about the weekend to come, and not for any kind of fear or apprehension I'm feeling, because we will be addressing that in the reading today. So I hope all of you are experiencing the expansion into optimism that we talked about last week. I hope even if there's been some experiences of pressure and stress in your life in the last few days, at moments of calm or rest, you're able to actually feel this incredible wave of optimism and eagerness that's available to us. If you missed last week's reading, you may be interested to reference it, because it's the new moon a week ago initiated a very important wave of energy for the coming month that is supporting our transition into autumn, which I'll just say a little bit about right now. There's an annual cycle that begins every year with the spring equinox, and a 6-month period of personal expansion into our own sense of individuality, our inner growth, and our inner awareness. And then the second half of the cycle, which begins this coming weekend with the fall equinox, is a 6-month period of expansion into the group. So after the period of individual growth and personal development, this is the time of year when we return to the group with our new gifts, our new awarenesses, and we join together and expand. We bring our gifts and expand with the gifts of others. So it's a very energizing time of year. It can also be very intense depending on the personal cycle you're in, also the cycle of the year. There are many factors that create different forms of intensity or ease for us. However, this is a natural time each year when some of us experience a fair amount of pressure. And if you'll look at the central card in today's reading, the Ten of Wands is called oppression. In the position of mind, this card is referring to the kind of pressure and intensity that many of us are feeling. And actually, intuitively, what I've been working with and what I've been seeing the last couple of weeks is that because of the amazing potential of this dragon year and the amount of manifestation that all of us are working with, the potentials we're all working with, the vortex we're moving into this transition can be intense. I've actually seen it as a birth canal. For a while I was seeing a portal, and then became aware a few days ago that it's actually a birth canal we're moving through. And there's a sense of pressure for some of us because we're bringing everything with us. And there are certain aspects that may be dense or difficult or heavy, and maybe they're not totally resolved. And so in some way they still need to come with us. And we need to, as graciously and gracefully as possible, bring that density along as we're still integrating and healing. So I don't know if this image will help you, but it really helped me in the last few days to realize that I'm actually moving through a birth canal into a new realm. And so the birth is happening now, and the specific transition happens this weekend. The fall equinox is, let me see if I can access the time again. The fall equinox is Saturday, the 22nd at 7:49 a.m. Pacific time. And so this transition is happening now and through the next few days. If you want to mark the specific time, at 7:49 a.m. on Saturday morning. So the first encouragement we have today is that if we're feeling a sense of oppression or intensity or pressure, that it's for good reason, and just hold that awareness of the eagerness of what it is to go through a birth and the amount of work it takes. It takes some work. The card all the way to the left today is, if you remember last week's reading, was in the position of the fourth card last week reversed. The Princess of Swords is a communicator. She's the communicator in the deck who brings new ideas, new insights, new awarenesses to clear away old ideas that are no longer relevant, or old emotions, old physical forms. And in the position of body, the Princess of Swords today is saying, hold this awareness and optimism and eagerness that the new moon brought to support you in the intensity or the amount of life force it will take to have a successful transition here. The card all the way to the right, the High Priestess, is an affirmation of the depth and importance and significance of this week and the place in which we stand. The High Priestess is the 2 of the deck, and 2s represent balance and polarity. The equinox each year, the fall equinox, is one of the 2 times of year when we experience a perfect balance or polarity between the length of the day and the length of the night, the length, the day force and the night force, the power of yin and yang in perfect balance and harmony. So the High Priestess is representing that today, and also representing that at this point of balance, we shift from the half of the year that the sun rules, the day force rules, to the half of the year ruled by the night force and wisdom and our interior guidance. So this reading today is encouraging us to stand fully in the present moment this week. And then the fourth card, asking for additional guidance, is just such a perfect harmonic to the 10 of Wands oppression, because it's the 9 of Wands called strength. And so the final message today to us is a reminder that when we come into alignment, we will experience the full power and the expansion that this annual transition offers us. This card even is a expression of the integrated person fully connected to heaven and earth, which is the point of transition that we are at with the equinox. So the first quarter moon, which is happening on Saturday, is facilitating this transition by offering clarity and opportunities for simple actions related to our ability to access optimism. And this ability is related to the strength card, the 9 of Wands today, because the more we can hold to our own strength, the more we'll be able to participate in the deep power of this transition. So with that in mind, I wish you a wonderful week and a very happy transition to fall, moving from Virgo to Libra, to the power of relationship and the re-entry into relationships from our season of personal growth and development. I wish everyone blessings this week and a wonderful season of expansion. We'll be in touch again very soon. And in the meantime, this is Elizabeth Shermer with the Lunar Matrix.